Hi, this guide has been produced to help you prepare the audio text for your video presentation. Most of it should be straightforward, although to create a smooth flow, there are some suggestions which may not be so obvious. See also the briefing note for VTM video presentations, which provides more detailed suggestions. The guide will take you through the file structure, which shows where you want us to place your text. There are some important tips for the scripts to help the audio flow smoothly. If there are to be translated versions of the presentation, we explain how we will manage those. We then explain the production process and how you can edit the final script to get the flow that you want. A quick summary and we're done. The structure of your file should mirror the exact number of slides in your presentation. In this format, we can clearly see where each audio section should be placed. When writing the text, we find it helpful to have the slide open so that we envisage what the audience will be seeing and which points to explain in more detail. This slide sets out considerations for how to write your scripts. The actual content is down to you. It is your presentation after all. The main difference to consider here is that writing for speech is different from writing for written copy. People want to be spoken to, not read to. Imagine you are in front of an audience. There is no minimum text length per slide. Each slide will remain visible as long as there is audio text linked to it. Overall, however, you should be aiming for about 1,500 words. If there is any lengthy detail that you think would be relevant to your audience, then mention that there is the relevant file that can be downloaded. Pronunciation can sometimes be problematic, and it may be necessary to write a word phonetically to get the correct pronunciation. For example, above I wrote RED for read, as READ is pronounced read. An important element in the audio is the presence of pauses. Shorter pauses are created by commas, colons, full stops, etc. Please note that if you add an apostrophe, this will create a pause, so with an apostrophe, TradeTech's. If I want the sound to be TradeTech's, I simply remove the apostrophe. If you want a longer pause, then indicate the pause with AP and the number of seconds and half seconds you want. These may be necessary, for example, when you have a short audio text, but you want the slide to remain visible for longer. If translations are needed, this is another service offered by TradeTech. In this case, we would also ask you to see the guidelines we have prepared in Appendix 1 in the briefing note for VTM video presentations. Essentially, this sets out how to keep your text simple and free of cultural bias to facilitate translation into different languages. Foreign languages may naturally take more time to speak than the original, but don't worry about that. There will be no need to change the original text. Production takes just a few minutes. Editing can take a tad longer. After you have uploaded the PowerPoint and audio files and chosen the avatars and their voices, we will generate the first draft of the video. We will ask you to review the draft video and note the changes you want to make to the PowerPoint and audio text files. These can be text changes to the audio, as well as the addition or removal of pauses. We will then organize a Google Meet session to review and implement these changes. Finally, we generate the production video to be used in the presentation program and provide you with a copy for your own use and reference. So that's it. We just need the Word document of about 1,500 words. If we need to translate your audio and PowerPoint slides, we will organize these for you. We review the draft together, make any edits, and your video is ready to be released to the world. Thanks for watching TradeTech's guide to preparing video audio files, and thank you for agreeing to be a presenter at one of our virtual trade missions. Your support is much appreciated. We hope that the guide has been helpful, but if you have any questions at all, please do not hesitate to contact us at videos@tradetech.cloud. In any case, one of my colleagues will be liaising with you to make sure that you have access to everything you need and that everything runs smoothly. We look forward to being of service.